Hello, this is a short production concerning the topic of drugs in society and will be presented by myself, Callum, followed by Chris, Dan, and Robbie. Firstly, a brief disclosure on the grey business of illicit drugs. By this, I'm referring to the alcohol and tobacco industry in Australia. The smoking rate among adults in 2013 was recorded at 13.3%, whilst 37.3% of Australians aged 14 and over consume alcohol on a weekly basis. As this is the case, these two industries continue to produce and sell their products as flexibly and successfully as they can, despite increased public awareness about their risks and furthermore under restrictive government marketing and sales regulations, alongside rehabilitation and quitting services. These products remain perverse in the cultural environment of Australia, enjoyed around sport, celebrations and general leisure. Thus, the impetus of criminalising these products is nulled by both cultural dependency and their contribution to the domestic economy, especially in times of global financial crisis. These grey industries are often cited as a necessary evil, but one that I might add does not necessarily serve everybody.
Drug issues have been towards the forefront of Australian sport over the last decade, and the affliction between the two is only getting stronger as time marches on. Take the nation's largest code, the AFL, whose brand has been damaged in recent history due to countless drug-related incidents. The game has been marred irreversibly by multiple clubs' association with performance-enhancing drugs, whilst the sport's involvement in illicit drugs has only been intensified due to ongoing issues with off-season drug taking. These issues are magnified by extensive media coverage across today's many platforms. However, this exposure has often led to distasteful glorification and replication. Rarely does the public deal with these matters seriously enough, and sporting status should not exempt those in the wrong from condemnation and punishment. The relationship between elite codes and drugs in Australia needs to be rectified going forward for the sanctity of sport and to provide positive influences and images for society.
Drugs and alcohol are proven to have an alarming connection to the high number of coward punches that can fatally injure those on the receiving end. High-profile Australian boxer Danny Green aimed to combat the rising number of one-punch victims in a campaign titled "A Coward's Punch Can Kill." The advert displays the role of alcohol in fueling these deadly attacks and how simply an altercation can occur. The spilt beer at the pub is a relatable situation for many viewers, and Green uses this to convey his message about avoiding these clashes by showing how an intoxicated and hot-headed young man can ruin two lives in 1 second. The campaign demonstrates firsthand the detrimental effects that can be the result of alcohol in social situations, and effectively acts as a deterrent for youth who may find themselves in similar circumstances.
Former NBA star Lamar Odom recently fought for his life after being found unconscious at a brothel in Nevada from a reported drug overdose. Odom had to be kept on a ventilator at a hospital in Las Vegas and received treatment for his drug overdose. Numerous celebrities in the past have been troubled with substance abuse problems, often ending in disaster. Celebrity influence over younger people is often worried about, particularly in the case of negative actions of celebrities such as substance abuse. Celebrity patients often use a variety of doctors, drugstores, and aliases to obtain medications. Denial increases as dependency worsens. Prescription drugs now cause more deaths than heroin and cocaine. With celebrity influence being seen as such an issue, the case of Odom and others like him could potentially test the theories of celebrity influence.